Here we go.
Are we on?
We are on.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Flipside. I'm Sam.
I'm Jessie.
And you have made it to one of our regularly scheduled live Q&As. So we basically just...
So it just is proof that we're still alive.
Is that all this is? A proof of life?
Pretty much.
So who's got the ransom out on us?
I don't know.
Oh, either.
Probably our kids.
That's dark. I went super dark real fast. Alexander's here. What's up? Good morning. Blake is here. Hello, people of Earth. Good morning, Starshine. The sun says hello. What's that from?
I have no idea.
Wow. Vanessa says, hey, everyone, listening on my way to a friend's house to play D&D.
Ooh, look at you.
That's cool.
I love it, Vanessa.
We are having some peeps over to the house to play games today as well. Our game day at the church didn't get scheduled. People are just too busy at church right now. There's a lot going on. We had conference last week. They have
retreats with the kids
retreat
this weekend and next weekend.
They had retreats for the Vector people during the week, and next week, well, this week is our junior high youth group. Next week is our high school youth group. So there's just a lot going on. People are like, you know, long-tailed cats in a room full of rocking chairs over there. So they're just really busy.
I love it when I can get him to say that expression. He doesn't say it very often. But when he does, his Texas accent comes out too.
Sam quoted it wrong, but it's good. Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello. I see.
You said the sun.
He said people of Earth, and that's what triggered it.
Yeah.
And then I said it wrong.
That
I
sounds
knew
like
it was part of there. That triggered it. Yeah. Eric's episode scheduled for 8 means you start at 8, not 8 a.m. ish.
We started at 8.
It's like 8:04, and we've been talking for 3.49 minutes.
How was 8? We're glad you're here.
Don't make me come over there, dude. What, are you using a sundial timer? What if I was?
Was it daylight savings time? Is that what it messed up?
I don't think so.
That would mess us all up. I think that's in March.
Well, it ain't right now. Plus, even if it was daylight saving times, all of our devices would be...
They would have told us.
Yeah. So it's like, whatever, dude. Scheduled to work at 8 means starts at 8:05. No! We have been live for 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
I think he's just trying to rile you up.
He is. And it's working.
We got to keep him on his toes, Eric.
Sure, come on over to Colorado. Yeah, I will on the way to Tennessee. I know where you live, boy. Put a Tennessee whooping on your butt, on your crotchety old butt.
Wow.
That's right. You heard me.
Do I need to intervene?
Bring it. Come on, Cletus. Come on.
I will have to get him back. Sorry. We're a little sidetracked here.
So Doug says, wow, Eric off to a hot start this morning.
I know, let's go.
I'm just impressed Sam is up this early on a Saturday morning. I know, right? You better take it where you can get it. Kurt Deppner is here. What's up, Kurt Deppner? You kids going to be at Dice Tower West?
Yes.
We both will be there, yes. We have engineered things.
So that the kids are safe and everybody's taken care of. And we get to go on a little trip with just ourselves.
Take a little trip. Take a little trip.
So we will be there.
Take a little trip with me.
What are you singing?
Oh, you don't know that song. That is called...
You don't know.
I'm trying to remember the name. That is...
Really don't stay up.
Danger in the swamp, which will you? There's nothing left that you can do. Better watch your back. Cajun Hell, that's what it's called.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a cool song. Look it up. It's a fun song to listen to, too. It's fun. It's called Cajun Hell. I'll show it to you later. It's very fun.
I mean, sure.
I think it was also part of another song. You guys are saying Lowrider, but I think it's another part. It's part of another song as well. But it was part of Lowrider, yes.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I'm also barely awake, so my brain
you're
isn't
fine.
working
You've been
quite
awake
correct.
for an hour.
What?
Jeez.
An hour? No, ma'am, I have not.
Yes, you have.
I'm looking at the clock. I have not been awake.
You haven't been vertical.
I have
You've
not
been awake.
Again,
I've been talking to you for over an hour.
That does not mean I was awake. Just saying.
Over an hour I've been talking
I
to you.
heard voices.
Over an hour. He's fine.
Doesn't mean I was up.
We had a fun game night last night. Want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
No, I'm trying to get you back.
You are
on
all
track.
fired up here.
I'm always all fired up. Look, my arms are fire.
Sam does sound tired. I am not tired.
It's just Sam. He doesn't love
I haven't
things.
been awake for an hour yet.
He actually has.
I haven't.
An hour.
The alarm went off.
At 7. 6:45. My alarm went off.
An hour and 9 minutes ago.
Yes.
That's when the alarm went off. That does not mean I woke up an hour and 9 minutes ago.
Yes.
Negative.
When the alarm goes off, you just wake up and get up.
No.
That's what you do.
Jessie was talking. Sam wasn't listening. See?
Well, that is normal. I got him anniversary
Early
card.
in the morning, yes, that's normal.
I got him an anniversary card for our 3rd anniversary, and it said 1,096 days of me talking and you not listening.
Hashtag truth.
Don't make me laugh, y'all. I'm gonna start coughing. We had a really nice game night last night at Steamers West. We had, I haven't counted, but 2, 4.
Alexander says he almost did an Impulse Dice Tower West buy, but I didn't want to spend the PTO right now.
Oh yeah, that's a very valid concern.
Jessie brought the game up. She should talk about it. That's right, Tom.
What game? What game did I
I
talk
don't know.
about?
Whatever game you're talking about.
I played Hamster Roll. And I really loved it.
Hamster Roll. That's correct.
I don't know where it is.
Hamster Roll is an older game, and
box go?
it's in one of those other boxes, I think.
No, I don't think we fit it in the box, did we?
Oh, well, Dante probably did. You had him
dear
put the games
Pete.
away, remember?
Maybe I did. I will show you what I played just because
Hamster Roll.
it was super fun. It was actually super fun. Here.
They know what Hamster Roll is.
I know, it's an old game.
It's a super old game. It's from 2000.
I super loved it. It was really funny because
That's close to one of the oldest games I own.
maybe
It's not. But
No.
this is a new copy of it. This is a new distributed copy. 25th Century Games is the new partner with Zoc to distribute Zoc games here in America.
was
So
super fun.
they sent me a bunch of games that Zoc publishes still
Yeah.
that have been around forever, and this is one of them.
I had to
Well, I
visit
think this is one of the only ones that they sent from that older line. I do have some more 25th Century games sitting over there, but yeah,
I had a good
she had
time.
never played it before.
Nope, I hadn't, and it was really fun. And it's a dexterity game that I didn't wreck. So
Yeah. I'm usually not a fan of dexterity games for the same reason, because I've got meat hooks,
yeah,
and it's really hard for a lot of dexterity games for me.
yeah,
But that one's pretty cool.
that one was neat.
That one's pretty cool.
I frequently when I play a dexterity game, I just things are wrecked. So, in fact, the kids and I played Tokyo Highway on the cruise, and every time I would wreck, like half the city.
Nobody knew Tokyo Highway had a Godzilla expansion.
Literally, me is the Godzilla expansion. I kept trying to say, "Did you feel the boat move?" And they were like, "No, Mom, that was you."
Yeah.
I'd try to play something and it would just the whole thing would fall apart.
Sam is still recovering from a forced shuffle drubbing last night. He taught the game so well, the new player almost doubled his score.
Oh, well, the new player tripled my score. But
well, the new player drubbed
60,
you as well,
60.
if I'm not mistaken there, Douglas.
Yeah, that's triple my score. No, it was close to Douglas's score. Doug had close.
He was only 20 points off of me. I had 116, Doug had 136, and then
Brian had
Brian had 100. No, he had 196.
Oh, yeah. I had 60. I really rocked that game last night. I really, really rocked that game last night.
Peter says his kids love hamster roll. That's
I thought that was super fun.
I too had a game night. Played Disney's Robin Hood, Sheriff of Nottingham, and Love Later. Sorry, Philip. I completely dislike that version of Sheriff of Nottingham. I just hate the way it looks. Hate the way it looks. It's got Disney's artwork on it. I just hate the way it looks compared to the second edition, and even the second edition for me looks better than that. But the first edition is my favorite. And because it's got the best artwork in my opinion. But man alive, I was totally turned off by the artwork of the Disney Sheriff of Nottingham. Whatever Jessie said just triggered Google in my car. I don't know. Just keep talking.
Yeah, that's a hard thing for me to do.
Hamster Roll is a bowling game using hamsters instead of bowling balls.
I mean, maybe.
You might get put in jail if you do that. Don't do it. Hamster included? No. You are the hamster. But you, Eric, are a stinky hamster.
Why you gotta be slamming on Eric?
Because Eric gives, I return. That's the relationship that we have. Is Tokyo Highway really a dexterity game, though? You're not really doing dexterity things.
What are you talking about? You have to
Godzilla
build
expansion.
Little posts and balance little highways on it, and then put your cars on the little highways, and they have to go under and over things. Oh my gosh! Every time.
What are your favorite dexterity games? I really want to like them, but haven't found one that jives with me.
I like
yet.
that one. That one was not stressy. Let me say that. That one did not stress me.
Stressy Jessie.
Stressy and messy Jessie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all of the above. Stressy Jessie and messy Jessie. Now, it was not okay.
Let's see. Like playing with Jason Levine. Sorry, hit caps lock by mistake again. No, it wasn't like playing with Jason Levine. Brian is no Jason Levine. Brian is a good gamer. Don't get me wrong, but Jason Levine is on another level. He is on a completely different echelon as far as game playing is concerned. He sees things and groks things almost immediately, and he barely listens to the rules. So I don't know how that works. Hi, Sam and Jessie. Mike is here. What's up? What's up? Hello, everyone. Tommy Clay is here. What's up? Good morning. He's so mean to me, Jess. Eric says, Eric, don't even. Don't even. Blake says, I don't consider Tokyo Highway to be a dexterity game. What? You can play the entire game without interacting with the other players, and I don't consider that to be a dexterity game.
But you have to have dexterity to build the bridges and the highways and the cars and the... I don't know how it's not a dexterity game.
It's been so long since I played Tokyo Highway.
All I know is that I ended up laughing so hard. The kids were like, Mom! That's all they kept saying. Mom! And I'm laughing. I actually enjoyed the moment because it was one of those moments where the kids and I were playing, Daphne and Dante and I were playing, and my kids and just I playing a game that involved lots of laughter. Like, everybody was laughing. But I would put something down and it would come on, Mom! Made me laugh. It was a good moment.
Yeah.
Did you feel the boat move? I'm like, no, Mom. I tried.
That's right. I'm married to the Godzilla expansion of Tokyo Highway.
I mean, true. I'm not denying.
One of my favorite Dice Tower live play moments is when Kenny won Sheriff of Nottingham by employing what Tom called a stupid yet genius strategy of not lying ever.
Oh yeah, he just told the truth.
He just told the truth. I think that's what happened, because we were like super drumming it up or something like that. I can't remember. Maybe I wasn't there. I can't remember. We just played Reef Project for the first time, and it was very good. It was a very good game, so thinky and crunchy, but so good. Reef Project.
What is that?
I am. That sounds familiar.
Is that the one they had at the back of the table at the? Yes, it was all blue. No.
No.
No, that wasn't it.
No, this is where you're like constructing your or restoring a coral reef, and
We played a reef game last night, but it was called
aqua, biodiversity in the oceans. Yeah, I taught that to Karen and Ken, a couple of older
They cracked me up.
people that come, and the reason they come to our game groups is so that they can learn about more games, so that they can play those games with their grandchildren. So it's like a research project for them.
Yeah,
It's really kind of
They
cool.
take notes
Yeah.
and I want to buy this one, and I really like this, and
So I taught them both how to play Aqua. That was the only game they played last night, which was...
yeah, they didn't
just,
have enough time.
Stick around,
but-
okay. But they usually stick around for the entire event. This time they only played Aqua. They were interested in... I was talking to Ken, and Ken said they were interested in Run, Run, Run,
Yes.
or Aqua. And I thought Run, Run, Run would be a little bit too...
Easy for them.
No, not easy, just kid style.
Was
It
Aqua too hard?
Kid style. No, I think Aqua hit just right.
Ken gets it. He was
Yeah,
like,
he does.
"Oh, you're gonna put this."
Ken is like smart as a cookie.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's a lot like you, actually, in that you get exactly what's going on. He gets exactly what's going on, but his mannerisms are such that
He's very stoic. Is that the right word?
he might. You're like, does he not understand what's going on?
Oh no, I'll just score more than you.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he does.
They're a cute couple.
But we were, they both had their flatbread pizzas. They were eating dinner, and I was explaining the rules. And every once in a while, whenever I'm explaining the rules, I usually say something like, does that make sense? Are we good? Are you grokking? Are you catching all this? And he just, got it. And then we start playing, and he's doing some stuff, and I'm like, you could also do this. He goes, I got it.
Karen said something at the end that was really cute. She said it was a very gamer thing to say. Oh, I've kind of noticed if we started to play with you, a lot of these different things have kind of similar things, like you're building a city, or you're building a reef, or you're building roads, or you're building a castle.
Yeah.
And she said, and some of these have some of these similar things, and they carry over. And I was like, oh, look at you.
Blake says, no, Kenny did lie, but he lied in a way Tom had never seen before.
How is that? What does that mean?
That's a huge statement when Tom says, I've never seen that lie before, because Tom will lie at the drop of a hat during a game. And it doesn't matter who he's lying to. He will lie to his wife, straight, bold-faced. So him saying that Kenny had done this in a way he had never seen before, that's saying something. And that's in a game, people. Tom is a man of integrity, but in a game, all bets are off. What I mean is, you can play the game, talking about Tokyo Highway, without having to interact with the other players. Then it doesn't matter if you're good at the dexterity. So he knows that there's dexterity to play the game.
But it's you're doing your own thing.
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't doing my own thing. I was destroying the city.
Boy, Vanessa has got you pegged.
What did she say?
Blaming the boat. That's like blaming the dog for your fart.
I didn't do that. I'm just saying. Oh no! I mean, the kids were laughing because I was like, "Was the boat moving?" Like, I'm smiling. They're laughing. I would like
Smart as a cookie? Yes, smart as a cookie. I know that's not a real thing.
I know.
Smart
I heard
as
that
a
too.
whip.
Cookie.
There was one time playing Spyfall 5 times in a row. Jason got the spy every time. Yes, I was there for that. And he hated that.
Really?
Yeah, because he didn't know the information. He always wants to be on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
He always wants to be in the know.
Right.
So that he can,
Right.
kind of. But that time, 5 times in a row, he got the spy card. He had no clue where we were 5 times in a row. Driving him up a wall. Is it lying or bluffing? I feel like there's a difference between the two. No, not really. Because if you're bluffing, you're telling a lie in order to deceive. Like, sometimes when you tell a lie, you're just trying to get out of something. But bluffing is lying for the express purpose of deceiving. Like, I'm going to act like I don't have 3 aces so that you think your 3 kings are going to beat me. That's lying for the express purpose of deception. So bluffing is lying. I don't think the two are different. There absolutely is a difference between the two. Blake, I think I just explained how you are wrong.
Wow. Wow.
Sharp as a box of crayon? It's not very sharp.
That's about my level.
Blake says, I don't like Spyfall. A game like Detective Club is better because you have some information. Well, in Spyfall, you have information as well. It's just hidden information. And I don't mean that it's completely hidden. It's like veiled information, I guess, is maybe the better. Because the people that are, if you go first, it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I absolutely agree with that. If you're the spy and you have to ask the first question, absolutely horrible. I get it. But if you are the spy and people are talking about the thing that you're at, you have information to go on. You just have to figure out what that information is. But I get it. It's not for all people. I understand. Are you going to play something new this weekend? Jason is hilarious playing anything. That is true. He's very funny.
He's a funny guy.
Are we going to play something new this weekend? That is a very strong possibility of that, yes. We have some people coming over today for a game day here at the house because our church day did not get scheduled. So, yeah, we're probably going to play something new. We've got a whole bunch of stuff on the table back over there and that we could play. And then I know Doug's bringing over a couple games that we've never played before. And I don't know if Brian say he's bringing anything. I don't know if Brian's bringing anything. But JT and Mel might come over. They haven't really said yet.
I sent them another invite, too.
Oh, you did? Okay. I sent them one last night. Let's see. Eric says he's rubbing off on me. There might be some truth to that. I went to bed a little spicy last night because I had to answer some comments that just kind of got under my skin. The good news is I don't think that YouTube actually posted my replies. And I think they didn't post it because they were too long. That happens every once in a while.
You can get a little...
No. YouTube won't post your comment if it's too long and if it doesn't have enough breaks in it.
Yeah.
I wasn't hitting the enter button very much. And I spent, I don't know, how long was I down here?
I don't know. You were down here way long.
Hour and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wondered what was going on. I'm like...
I was posting 2 replies in that hour and a half. Because I don't just like go off the handle. I read, I reread, make sure I'm saying what I want to say and use the words that I want to use. But anyway, yeah, I went to bed a little spicy last night, so maybe I woke up with a little bit of Eric in me. Blake Cavaney says, well, there's a difference between acting like you have something and saying you have something. No, I don't think so. This might be a fundamental philosophical difference. If you are acting deceptively, you're lying. If you are saying something deceptively, you're also lying. It's just two avenues to do the same thing for the same purpose. But it's the same thing. To differentiate between the two, I think, is a misstep.
Well, the only thing I see in between the two is lying is culturally and morally a really negative thing. But bluffing in a game seems less like using the word lying. Lying is a really harsh, negative, impactful word. Like, if you were saying a game, don't lie to me, that feels very attacking. Like, I'm just playing a game. Like, I'm bluffing. So, to me, bluffing implies more of a playful banter.
Okay. Sure. See, for me, if you're playing a game, all bets are off.
I mean, I understand.
Generally speaking.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the word bluffing, to me, implies more playful banter. Like,
I actually agree with you.
Lying feels really negative.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. But bluffing is lying. But here's the thing. Look, I actually stay away from a lot of games that include bluffing. For this very reason.
I'm terrible at it.
My brain, my psyche has a very difficult time separating lying within a game and lying in real life.
Yeah.
It still hits the same for me.
Right.
For example, if I'm playing TI4 and we say that we have an alliance,
right, and
then I'm over here battling this front of our alliance, and you stab me in the back, that pisses me off. Like, real life. IRL, I'm pissed now. Because I have a hard time.
Right.
Just because it's good for you to do in the game, for me, it doesn't mean that it's good for you to do.
Right.
Period. I have a hard time making that delineation. So I usually stay away from those heavier games that include bluffing or lying.
Well, I don't even like the light games that include bluffing or lying.
Well, see, that's the thing. Sheriff of Nottingham doesn't bother me at all. Sheriff of Nottingham doesn't bother me at all. Because it's a 30 to 45 minute game.
Apples. And then everyone looks at me and they go, no, you don't.
Yeah,
and I'm like, well, this game sucks.
But it's a 30 to 45 minute game.
Short game.
If I'm playing a 4 to 5 hour game and we've spent the last 2 hours in an alliance and then finally you're like, oh, no, we're not in an alliance anymore, and crush me because I was still being loyal to our alliance and you decided you needed to go into... I'm pissed now. IRL. And so I usually stay away from those kinds of things because I have that foundational philosophy that lying, bluffing, if you want to use that word, is generally speaking not a thing to do.
Catch up.
My
nose itches.
Well, there's a difference. No, okay, yeah, there's not a difference. Acting and saying, they're both lying. Say words, it's just actions. No, I don't agree with that. I mean, I get that they're two different things, but you're doing the same thing as you're doing those two different actions. Speaking or acting, you're still lying. And again, I'm not talking about theater. All right? Don't take a long walk off a short pier. I'm talking about morality, not theater, not entertainment. Good for you, Grasshopper. That was Eric. I didn't say. Let's see. They have something. I didn't say I had it, but you simply believed I had it from my actions. Typical with bluffing, you don't. I understand that, but you intentionally acted like you didn't have it. That's intentional misinformation, which is lying.
Right, but there are many games that have that.
Yeah, I know.
It's just a
I get it.
mechanism.
Absolutely. It's just a mechanism. I get that. I just usually stay away from them.
I do too, because everybody can tell.
I think that gaming is it is bluffing because it's just playing. In real life, it's called lying. Well, I think
maybe. Yeah, maybe that's what I was.
It also depends on what you're bluffing about. Like, for example, bluffing in a game is akin to lying in a game. It's not in real life. It's not. It doesn't follow the same laws of morality. I just have a hard time personally
when
separating the two, especially when there's more on the line than just 30 to 45 minutes.
No, I get that.
You know what I mean? Okay. Sorry for people being jerks. Well, it's not just that. I kind of okay. So what happened? What had happened was
he hasn't even told me. So I don't know.
What had happened is that somebody came in on our bottom five again. We've been doing bottom fives for a year now, saying that title is confusing. Should be renamed. And so I went in, and again, this is one of the reasons why I don't like the written medium. It's very hard to convey a lighthearted message. But I went in there and I was like, well, I'm certainly glad that confusion got rectified in the description of the video, and less than 30 seconds into the video, man, you came in expecting negativity and you got hit in the face with positivity. You poor little thing. Thanks for being here. That's what I put. I was like laughing as I was writing it, but it got taken as condescension by somebody else. And so that person said, da, da, da. I replied to them, sorry, didn't mean to be condescending. I was, whatever. And then another guy that came in and has attacked me personally about the whole Mythic Games thing on another video decided to come in and say, oh yeah, I've had a similar occurrence with Sam in the past where he just doesn't take criticism very well. And so I was like, let's rock. Because I'm tired of it.
I know, but you can't. We've talked about this. You can't take it personally.
It is personal, though.
I get that.
I'm not taking it personally. That was a personal attack.
I get it.
And he's continuing to personally attack.
I get it.
I'm like, whatever. Anyway.
I'm glad that they bleeped out your answer then.
Well, they didn't bleep out my answer. They just didn't post it.
That's even better.
There's a difference. I will say, though, I was very logical. Because the guy was like making his past comment seem like anemic and, oh, I didn't say anything. And he thought I was besmirching. I used the word besmirching. I was quite proud of that because I used it correctly. Anyway, he said I was besmirching his name. And I was like, you were. You literally said I was part of the problem.
Yeah, he did. I remember that.
You literally said that. And then he was like, yeah, he worked for Mythic Games as a hype man. I was like, okay, so you, in the last post, you literally called me a problem, and then in this post, you called me a hype man, which implies, at the very least, that I was complicit in the deception that was possibly going on. I think they just made stupid decisions, not attacking me. And here's the thing. I told him if he kept going, I was going to boot him. And I told him if he had treated anybody else in the community that way, I would have booted him. The only reason I didn't is because he was leveling his attack at me. So I'll take it, but I wouldn't have let him do it to anybody else. So I said, dude, back off. And apparently he doesn't. He's got an extra grind. I get it. I'm just not I'm not the place where you need to be grinding your axe. That's just the long and the short of it. I was very much, not as much, but I was very much a victim in that, just like everybody else was.
Yeah,
Anyway, moving on. Have you ever been the betrayer? I have been the betrayer once in
a game.
Dead of Winter. Oh. I think that's the one he's talking about. or he's just using the word betrayer as a general
Right.
term. But in Dead of Winter, I've been the betrayer once, and I actually won as the betrayer. But again, I don't even. That's one of the few games that I can stomach. Because again, it's not that terribly long of a game.
Good point.
Oh, excuse me.
You all fired up.
I did. You don't have to lie in Sheriff of Nottingham. Exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
I know.
That's one of the reasons why I like Sheriff of Nottingham so much. I tend to stay away from bluffing line games because I have bad experiences with other players having hard time separating game from life.
That's
And that's part of the reason why I generally try to stay away from them, because I have that difficulty of separating. And part of that is because of my past experiences. I used to not have a problem. Okay, we're acting like role-playing games. Careful, because I used to act like my character. I acted the way I thought my character would act, which is often, back then, not how I would have acted. It's one of the reasons why I play characters now with people with characters that I believe I would agree with morally, because I then can feel like I can act like that person without breaking any of my personal moral rules. So, but back then I didn't have that quirk, and there was more than a few times where I pissed people off because I was in character, but they still had so I had gone past that barrier of whatever, and I made some people mad. But I was just acting in character as part of what I perceived as the story, not real life. And so because of those experiences, I'm kind of gun shy. I don't like doing that kind of stuff. Anyway, others like bluffing games more than others, but I do not like so much bluffing games, and I hate lying in real world, but I can play bluffing games because I feel it's just playing. Yes. We taught Sheriff from Nottingham to a Mormon family. Hilarious to see some of them struggle with a moral dilemma and others go all in with their free pass. Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like sometimes. Philip says, all bluffing is lying, but not all lying is bluffing. Parent and child concepts. Truth. I can agree with that. Yes. I can understand how the title of bottom could be confusing. Bottom 5 could mean worst 5, so I get it. Of course, it depends on how the person says it. Someone got offended. Shocker. People are just babies nowadays. So many adult children. Well,
he was a very caring, loving, honest, sensitive person. And when people say things that personally attack him or us or people he cares about, he's very loyal to those people.
Blake says, I wouldn't even comment to those people, just ignore it. I know that's hard, but commenting is usually just going to escalate it.
I know, that's what I've
There is actually a biblical connection to this kind of discussion, answer a fool according to his knowledge, lest he be
Right.
puffed up in his own eyes, or don't answer him.
Right.
And I'm always on that fence. I'm always trying to figure out what side of that fence to be on. And last night it just felt like, okay, I need to say something because they're just going to keep going with this. But I guess you two
Didn't want you to do that.
saw differently. So, okay, I got it out. I typed it all out. I vented. Maybe if it gets posted, I'm good with it. But if it never gets posted, okay, fine. That's the universe taking care of itself, I guess. Or maybe that's God making sure I don't put my foot in my mouth.
Yeah.
I would have replied with, just because someone works for a company doesn't mean they're involved with everything.
I tried to
the
tell him
company
this last
does,
time that
nor
this
are
happened.
they privy to everything they do. Well, that is absolutely the truth. Sounds like we need to play some cozy games today.
I know. We need to like bring him down a little bit.
Would it count as lying if you don't tell the full truth? Yes. Like saying I have 2 apples when I also have 2 contraband. Like, I do have 2 apples, that's true. I just didn't give all the information. Willfully withholding information is the same as lying, because you are not telling the complete truth. Sam has said that on multiple occasions. No one learns.
Who was that?
Some don't learn.
Flipside.
Conflict management isn't actually. We are on every single video. The description says this is our numbers 10 through 6. In the first 30 seconds of the video, I say this is our numbers 10 through 6 of our top 10. You can catch the top 5 over on our other channel. I say that in every introduction. I didn't used to say it in every introduction, but people were really getting their panties in a wad about this. So I started saying it at the beginning of every video and in the description of every video. We're very upfront about it. It's not clickbait. Period. Anyway.
It's been posted on the Dice Tower for over a year.
I know. We've been doing this for a year now.
So.
And I get people haven't been watching it for a year. So somebody new comes in, and that's what people in the comments will do. Yeah. Oh, you're new.
Yeah. Welcome.
And that's where I usually leave it.
Right. Like, cool.
But I had to go in and basically apologize for coming off condescending, because that's not what I was trying to do. I came in and I apologized for being condescending. That's not what I meant to do. And I even, in that response, I explained, listen, there's been a lot of people who have accused me of doing a lot of stuff, being clickbaity, being, misinforming people, trying to be deceptive and all this. I've heard it all. And that's what I thought you were doing. I actually said that. So I'm sorry. I assumed wrong. And then the other guy came in, and that was time to take the gloves off. Conflict management is something I have had to deal with during my game sessions lately. I am assuming that's what he says. Lucky. Lately instead of lucky. Verful, what's up, Ilya? Good to see you. I was traitor in Shadows over Camelot once. I won and felt sensation from a win and yet guilty at the same time. That's exactly what it's like. It's like, yes, I won, but oh crap, what did I have done? What have I done? Because all other people around the table felt sad. That's why I don't like these games. Yeah. Sometimes people do go too far, but if you get upset over something that happens in a game, then maybe you shouldn't play it. Correct.
True.
Yes, no one is perfect. Everyone has moments, but in general, that's my belief. Get you. No worries. What games are you looking forward to playing today? I don't actually know. I'll play what, this is just going to be kind of a chill day. I could probably try to get some games played that I need to review, and we might. Like, we might play Sylvandale with everybody and see how that goes with 4, so I can get that reviewed for Aries. But I don't know. We'll see. Doug's bringing over a couple games that I want to play. But we'll see. You said you have a bunch of games you haven't played yet. That is correct. I do. I'm looking at them. No, I've played some of them, but I just haven't played all of them. So.
We have some over there too, but.
No, there are fewer over there. Like Monster Hunter just came in.
Is that a review?
But we're going to unbox that in here in a little bit.
Oh, my nose.
I got it from the first time. What's so hard about it? Well, that just means that you and I probably think a little bit on the same lines, Tom. Literally, okay, this is how Bottom 5 came out. This is how it came out. So when I got rehired part-time for the Dice Tower, Tom said that he wanted to get 3 videos out of me per week, basically. It was a little bit less than that, but that's what it is now. Because I do a review, Bottom 5, and Tim and I do the Western Contingent. So 3 videos out of us. Sorry, excuse me. So one of the things was, let's get JT in on this. And let's do a top 10 every week. and we'll put half of it on the dice tower, and we'll put the other half on the flip side, and we'll connect the two. We'll provide links. So what do we call them? Well, the one's definitely going to be a top 5. So let's just call the other one the bottom 5, because that's what it is. It's a top 10. We've got the top 5 over here, and we got the bottom 5 over here. That's literally how that came out to be. And we were like, yeah, that's pithy. That's pithy. Sounds good. Totally cool. No deception. No clickbait. No misinformation. Nothing. It's literally a play on words. Literally. That's all it is. So, anyway. Lighter note, did you get my fan art email? I saw that it came in. I haven't looked at it yet because we were running a little bit behind this morning, but I did see that it came in this morning, Philip. I will look at it after we get done here, as a matter of fact.
Do we have this?
Just wait. I got to get caught up.
Oh.
We got 45 minutes. Yeah. I'm keeping an eye on the clock. Yeah. See, look at that. It's clickbait. You shut up, Tom. Let's talk about something positive. What do you think about the meteor that is going to hit us in 7 years?
What? That's a thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Sure.
Oh.
My devious side sounds like a typical armchair warrior. I honestly feel sorry for those people, Vanessa says.
Yeah, that's what I say. Try to tell him to.
My devious side would want to make a video of the worst games that are just terrible. Yeah, but see, that's not what I do.
We don't like to focus on negative.
So, I don't know. But I mean, you know, I've always kind of assumed that if people get damaged, that they got a positive list from a list that's named bottom 5.
It's on them.
That tells me in a way that you were expecting negativity,
right,
and you got positivity, and you feel like you got duped.
Right.
You wanted negativity,
right. You want to see.
But somebody said last week, what if they were confused, didn't watch it, because they thought they were going to get negativity, and then felt duped later on because when they found out that it was actually a positive list. So I get that. I get it. But my whole point is this. Look, all you have to do is read 2 sentences or watch 30 seconds of the video. And there you know. It's done.
You cry.
I don't understand.
It's okay.
The top 10's bottom. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. Label it top 10's bottom 5. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. That sounds bad. No offense. The top 10's top 5. Problem solved. No, I don't like that. Maybe in tiny font, just put our top 10. I don't like legal speak, and I don't like small print. Maybe let's see. I don't see a problem with bottom 5. Name your videos however you want.
It's fine.
Wisdom. From a fellow content creator, wisdom. Just name stuff the way you want to name it. Be done with it. When Sam first left the Dice Tower, there were conspiracy videos made. There were conspiracy videos made as to why it was honestly pretty funny. Yeah, I know. I haven't gone back to watch any of those, but
we don't need to.
It's pretty funny.
It's okay.
Just let the people wonder. I keep expecting negativity here, and I'm always disappointed.
Who is that?
Tom. I remember those videos, Vanessa says. People have some wild, vivid imaginations. Yes. Small print is fun. Small print is fun. All right, so first of all, let's go ahead and get to some unboxings. We only have one box that came in this week. Then we have another box of stuff that actually came in just before we moved. And I found it yesterday. Well, or not yesterday, but while I was cleaning up in here, I was like, oh, yeah, crap. I haven't even opened, I've opened the box to see what it was, but I haven't actually opened the box. Everything was still very nicely packed in there. So we're going to do unboxings of those, then we're going to do unboxing of this right here. I do not have my...
I don't know where any of the things I bought you and tool. I got you and...
My cutting tool. I don't know. Let's see here. There's
Yeah,
I can use this. A good old trusty flathead. Oh no! There's better. I'm going to use Grandpa's knife because that works.
Pillow while you're coming back over.
A pillow?
Yeah.
Why? Is your butt hurt?
No.
Your butt hurt?
No. I just wanted a pillow to help support my back.
Oh, Jesus, heavy. This is not all the stuff that Everything Epic sent us either. They sent us a couple of new RPG books that they're putting out. But I've already given those to JT because he is the RPG expert between the two of us. Oh, no, don't hit the light. There we go. Come on, come here. There we go. All right, let's start with that one over there. This one.
Box or the thing?
Well, the thing first. So we have talked about this game on our channel before, Doomlings, and it's a very lighthearted card game.
Yeah.
And so they contacted me a couple of weeks ago, and they said, "Hey, have you got that copy of Doomlings that we sent you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And we've already done a review of it. Here's the link for the review, and yeah, we're done. Thank you for working with us and all that kind of stuff. And you're like, "We're so sorry. We didn't realize that you had done a review of it and all this other kind of stuff." And then she sent me a review back. Says, "Hey, if you want to do any of our other stuff, we'll send it to you." And we're like, "Hey, yeah, absolutely fine." People are loving Doomlings when we play it with them. So you're like super jumpy there. Why are you jumpy? You want me to turn the box over like this?
No, I don't.
Like that?
Not with that.
Boom! Look at that. Somebody's going to get it. Somebody's going to get it. That's okay. That's
Everybody
okay.
knows where we live.
Well, that's the thing. When I ship stuff to people, I have to put a return address there. So it's
Everybody
like
already
our
knows
address
where
is out in the wind. Somebody can buy it from somebody.
Somebody can find us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody can find us. Ain't that right, Doug? So, yeah. Anyway, so they sent us a couple of their expansions.
Oh, for Doomlings?
For Doomlings, yes, that's correct. So they sent us Imaginary Ends, a variety expansion, Deeplings, Moonlings, Glitterlings, Fuselings, and Magical Merchants. All right, and then they also sent us Overlush, the mystery expansion. 4 mystery packs, 56 cards, and 4 hollow foils.
Ooh.
I just got a little chill.
It's because it's freezing in here.
It is not.
I'm about to go get my new sweater.
Go get your new sweater.
It's freezing in here.
Do it. Do what must be done. All right, so again, this is just cards, so we won't take a whole lot of time on this. Just, basically showing that we have the expansions. See?
Ooh.
Mystery pack. So it's like a double mystery. We didn't know it was in the box, and now we don't know what's in these packs. You'll have to live with the mystery.
Well, don't you want to open one?
Fine, we'll open one.
Thank you.
Because you asked for it. So Overlush, the mystery expansion. All right, so... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I... See, usually we just open them like this, but that doesn't work anymore, apparently. I used to play CCGs all the time, and I could get into these suckers so fast. But I am definitely not there anymore. All right, don't care. There we go. Use the redneck method. I say that nicely. I'm not pulling anything. All right, so here we go. Let's go down to the table real quick. Boom. And so in this first mystery pack of Overlush, we have the Bushwhacker. All players discard 1 card from their hand. You may draw any 1 card from the discard pile. The Age of Doubt. This is one of the ages. So players cannot play traits with a negative face value. That rage. That's pretty cool. Bottom feeder, +2 gene pool. Draw 2 from the bottom of the deck. Vivacious. +6 if you have 4 or more blue traits in your trait pile. Jumpy, steal 1 trait from an opponent that trait pile whose gene pool is greater than yours.
Oh.
Sticky stalks. I'll save you for later, it says. Ew. That's gross. Ursine. Real bear hugs are usually fatal. There is truth to that. A face hugger? We are friends now. That's pretty funny. Another age, planetary deforestation. -1 G pool. Discard all green and red cards from your hand and stabilize. Geez. World's End, subtract your gene pool from your final score.
That's terrible.
What? Mycotoxins. If mycotoxins is discarded from your trait pile, all players discard 2 from their hand at random and stabilize immediately. Swampy. Draw 3 cards from the bottom of the trait deck.
Look at that little picture. He's cute.
Tricky Vines. All players pass their hands right. Then you may play another trait.
Ooh, those are the ones that I don't like. You're
Hive
like, I have
Mind.
this whole...
Swap up to 2 face value traits from your trait pile with any traits from any trait piles. Whoa. That's pretty interesting. Lingering Shadows. Players cannot play multicolored traits. That's another age card. And then the foil. Ooh, that's pretty. This is Doomlink. It's another age card. Age of Envy. At the end of your turn, stabilize the size of the gene pool on your right. Huh. Interesting.
All right.
So that's the foil card in that one. So we have 3 other packs. I'm not going to show those off.
No,
though.
but we
got to open one because Jessie wanted to.
I mean, I thought that's what we were doing.
And now this one. Let's see. What?
I'm cold. He means that in the most loving way, just to let you know.
Just to let you know. I'm not very good at this today. All right, let's see here. This game looks like it could replace Munchkin for me. I need more light rules games that have mass appeal. That is exactly what this is.
Ooh, look at that shiny one.
Yeah,
it says awesome.
We'll open one of these packs. There we go. And
it says here, fuzzlings are mishmashed medleys of deeplings, moonlings, and glitterings.
There you go.
Glitterlings.
We're not going to go through this whole stack. It's pretty in depth.
But look at the shiny.
Awesome! Fear me. At World's End, stabilize to 2. Add 2 face values in your hand to your score, max 17.
Ooh la la.
So this is a face value down here. So if you have a couple of big cards in your hand that you just didn't want to play, and you have this dominant trait in your gene pool, then at the end of the game, which is what at World's End means,
right, you get to add 2.
You can add 2 of those cards to your thing. So that's pretty cool. And it's a foil card. So that's pretty cool. I like foil cards.
Me too.
Doomlings also doesn't go on forever like Munchkin. That is true. That is cool. Careful with the stabby stab. Yes. Imaginary Ends, variety expansion. The universe is full of the unknown, unusual, and unbelievable. Imaginary Ends is an exploration of the more fantastical expressions of life. And then Deeplings has 16 traits, 2 dominants, 2 ages, and catastrophic. So it's another, those are the 2 things that come in this box. Ethereal. Until World's End, if you hold 6 or fewer cards at the end of your turn, you may suppress 1 from your hand instead of stabilizing. And I think suppress means
what is suppress?
Get rid of it. Oh. And you don't have to, if this effect empties your hand, draw 2. That's another dominant trait. Another Stygian. I'll get the lights.
You can see the card on that because he's got the little anglerfish type thing.
Yep.
I don't think you can see it, but
Yeah, you can. Atavism. Onward to the beginning. Suppress all plus minus gene pool traits in your trait pile. Get your gene pool to 5. Oh, suppress means that you don't have to.
show it.
Sure, but suppressing from your hand, I'll have to look at what that means. -4 if you have 12 or more traits in your trait pile. Cryptic. Lure. The opponent on your right chooses a color. Suppress all cards from the chosen color of your hand.
So there's green and pink and white and blue and red.
Yeah.
Baffling. That's a good name.
Whole bunch. Monstrosity.
Monstrosity.
It's what's on the inside that counts. I'm a monster there too.
This is what I really enjoy about this game.
It's the little phrases.
The little phrases and the little artwork is really fun.
Decaying ooze. Here today, goo tomorrow.
Ew.
Undulating. Whoa with the flow. Untold. Keeper of secrets. But you didn't hear that from me. Age of Solitude. Suppress 1 card in your hand. Suppress is a new word.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
It's got to be a new word. Fading away. Yeah, everything has suppress on it. So the abyss stares back. Popple belly. Beware the mighty belly of the people. Jibwib.
Jibwib.
Swibdib. What in the world? Fufflenuffs.
Oh, I like that word.
Enough to go around.
Oh, I might use flufflenuffs.
Fumplepop.
Oh, that's another good one. See, these would... By the way,
Gervinders.
in case you ever want to hack into my system and my computers, I use words like these.
Hermflurm.
Hermflurm would be a great password.
Frumplepumple. Mufflemops.
Muffle mops.
Umbleboos.
That's a good one. That would be a really good password. Nobody would ever guess Umbleboo.
Well, not anymore.
I'm not using that one.
Goblopters. Thwopplers.
I did for a long time use passwords that were like
Grobble bobble.
cuss words from the
Nurplers.
1600s or something.
It's Nerpenterm. Turkendirt. You're Durster Werper Durpin for Durpin.
That's amazing.
Anyway, interesting. All right. So that is part of the
Imaginary Ends.
Imaginary Ends expansion. Yep.
That's the back. Sorry.
What
No,
is this,
it's fine.
Pedro Navarro says?
Expansions to Doomlings.
Expansions to Doomlings, correct. Yeah, so that's going to go in there. This kind of goes in there like that. And that goes in there like that. All right, so that is part of what we've been doing. So let's see here. Booster packs, the addiction starts now. Seems like it's overpackaged. There's no addiction, Alexander. I say I look at my 5,000. I say as I look at my 5,000 Pokemon cards.
Yeah, right?
This game looks like it could replace Munchkin. It absolutely could. Careful with the stabby stab. Correct. Doomlings also doesn't go on forever like Munchkin.
No, it was fast.
Cards are so shiny. The magpie effect is real. Tom once said, I am being careful with the knife is pointed at Derek, not me. It's pointed at... gotta go. See you later. Ilya, take care. Thanks for being here. Pedro Navarro is here. Welcome. Undulating sounds wrong. It's Doomlings expansions. Yes, that's correct. All right. So first things first, we have a couple of games. This is from Everything Epic. Everything Epic has made games like Rambo, the board game. Big Trouble in Little China, the board game. Secrets of the Lost Tomb, Secrets of the Lost Station. They make incredibly thematic, epically thematic games, which is why their name is Everything Epic.
Right.
So we're going to go ahead and open Grindhouse. Now, Grindhouse, it says, this is 2nd edition, and it says a fast-paced, hair-raising narrative board game for 2 to 8 players.
Oh.
As I take off the plastic, it says, prepare to face your fears or die trying.
Ooh, okay.
You find yourself trapped in a house of horrors with a group of strangers, and the only way out is through it. You must make your way through 5 terrifying rooms, each filled with traps more deadly than the last.
Oh, dear.
Will you sacrifice a limb to help a fellow survivor? Or shove them face first into the nearest vat of acid? The choice is yours. If you're very lucky, the $10 million prize will only cost you an arm and a leg.
You have to cut off your body parts.
Literally.
Cool.
So that's what this is. 20 to 30 minutes, age 17 and up, 2 to 8 players. So
ages 17 and up, does that mean it's...
Grindhouse. I have been really liking horror board games. I hate watching horror film, but love horror games. All right, so this one says, greetings, esteemed guests. Welcome to the Grindhouse. It's truly an honor to have you as a contestant. All the cards you need to play are located in one place and are not meant to be shuffled. All right, so this is one of those games where you can only... Oh, that's interesting. You can literally lose your arm and your leg and your head, it looks like. So let's go ahead and take a look at these real quick. So this says, the honor of your presence is requested for a haunted house party at the old mansion commonly known as the Grindhouse. Tonight, All Hallows Eve at 8 o'clock sharp. Come for the food, drinks, and ghosts. Stay for 12 hours and win $10 million. Formal attire is not required. No RSVP necessary. The host.
It's a really cool intro here. This is really cool. Okay.
You hear a knock at the door. You're expecting trick-or-treaters, but when you answer, no one is there. Instead, you find a bone-white envelope with a crimson wax seal lying on the doormat. Picking it up, you look around for a delivery person, but you're met only with the blank stare of your jack-o'-lantern. On one side of the envelope is your name, handwritten in calligraphy. On the other is the unmistakable imprint of a skull in the wax. You crack the seal, remove the contents. It appears to be an invitation. And it reads, I already read it. You know this place. The old mansion on the hill was the scene of one of the grisliest murders in recent history. Newly purchased by a mystery buyer, people go out there to avoid even driving by it. This must be a reality game show or something. But how did you get picked? $10 million? You should at least check it out, right?
Maybe no.
I will camp in a haunted house by myself with no power overnight for $10 million. I'll do it.
I would happily say I'm living the life that I have, and I'm not going to die.
Please call me. All right? Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Nice big font, and it's all story led. Like,
yeah, it is. This looks very interesting, actually.
Okay.
So here are the different people. Oh, here are some people that you can be. So you can be Alex. You can be Evan. I'm going in as Gary. Gary is the man. He's ready to rock and roll.
It has my dad's haircut.
Ew. Okay, I don't want to be Gary anymore. Just kidding. Jody.
No, she's gonna die. Look at her. She's just carrying her phone and her cigarette. She's gonna die.
Kiki looks like she's gonna die, but she's at some point at the night she's gonna rock and roll.
She's gonna kick it.
Miguel.
He's gonna die.
Dead. Nina. She's in charge.
Yeah,
I'm following
maybe.
her lead. And Zara.
Dead.
I don't know. We'll see. But that's Zara. And here are all of the
Everyone thinks
different...
Alex is going to die. He's not going to die.
Here are all of the different tokens where body pieces and whatnot. I'm not going to go into all of this, but I'm just going to show you the basic stuff. So Grindhouse room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All of these characters have
Same thing on the
full,
other side.
little backstories.
Yeah.
Like Alex's
Ooh,
says.
check out the dice.
Oh,
Those are
that's
cool.
crazy.
That's cool.
It says you saved up for years to be able to buy the house of your dreams. The day after you moved in, your oven caught on fire and ended up burning down not just your new home, but also every other house on the block.
Oh, dang.
Your joy of home ownership has quickly turned into a nightmare as you've been deemed financially responsible for the destruction of an entire neighborhood.
Nina, you come from a family who has been well known in your town to be very affluent. However, the reality of the situation couldn't be further from the truth. In a curious twist of fate, on the same day your parents filed for bankruptcy, you suddenly started to feel very ill. Not long after, you received a mysterious phone call for someone claiming they have slipped you a deadly but slow-acting poison. They are demanding you pay them $10 million in return for the antidote, or you would be dead within a week. That is what I call motivation right there. That's
Straight
motivation.
Up. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, this actually looks pretty cool. We might even try this today.
Maybe.
This looks cool because we got people coming over.
And they're adults.
Yep, so that looks fun. All right, let's
catch up before you go on to the next thing.
What do we have?
Make sure.
What do we have here? Is this based on a real film? Never heard of it. I don't know either. This was on Camilla's top 10 horror, wasn't it? I don't know. I didn't watch that list. The Viking mat has me distracted. I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's cool. The Viking mat is cool. It's from our sponsors, actually, Game Toppers, LLC, and you can purchase it.
The beautiful playmat.
Gotta go. Just arrived at my friend's house. See you all later. See you later, Vanessa. Take care.
Bye, Vanessa.
Just looked. It is a real film. The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. I'm always going to be Alex. I'm always going to be Alex.
He's going to be Alex all the time.
Good non-knots film, Eric. The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. Yeah. Jessie is enjoying this. Yes, she is. All right. Here's the thing. We also have an expansion for it as well. So have a screen with a complete Grindhouse expansion collection for your shelf. From aliens to mummies, let this collection open the doors to nearly limitless and potentially limbless possibilities. Requires Grindhouse to play. So it has more stuff in it for Grindhouse. So that's pretty cool. We'll have to try that out. All right. We got just enough time. We also got Monster Hunter, the international miniatures game. Where did my stabby step go? There it is. By the way, Thorgal, I am hooked, Pedro Navarro says. Oh. Told you. I told you. Thorgal is a very nice game. All right, so Monster Hunter International Miniatures game.
You need to flip your camera.
Yeah, I will. There are 3 kinds of people in the world, Larry Correa says. People who can't believe anything, suckers who will believe everything, and a few of us who can actually face the truth.
I would be into suckers.
International. This is a tactical competitive miniature skirmish game where players choose a team of monsters or hunters straight out of the pages of the New York Times best-selling novel series by Larry Correa. So it is based on Monster Hunter IP. Player versus player objective-based game. Players will choose from various game modes with unique ways to win. Choose a side, monsters or hunters, and then customize their squad with characters. That sounds cool.
My hands are clay.
Don't judge me. Important note to Monster Hunters. Thank you for backing. Please be aware that the quantities of miniatures and characters listed in the rulebook are incorrect due to the inclusion of additional stretch goal miniatures and characters in this edition of the game. We truly appreciate your support. We can't create epic games without fans like you. A special thanks to Larry Correa for crafting an amazing world of monster hunting for us to enjoy. The Everything Epic team.
Nice, that's nice.
Here is the rulebook. Boink, boink. So got to get down a little bit. Sorry, I didn't mean to
No, I thought you were trying to help keep me warm. I thought you were moving over.
This is a big rule book.
The font is big, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here, too.
That makes it better when the font is big.
Yeah.
Yes. If this rule book had microscopic font, I would be very
Blood
stressed.
and puff. Those are what the character cards look like. The Up Zone. Pop-up terrain. Why am I a little burpy so much? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be burpy. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's the rule book. Oh, crap. There's a lore book as well. Ooh. Earl Harbinger, King of the Werewolves. Oh, because there's a little background on all of the different characters. That's cool. That's neat. Oh!
Gnomes.
The Gnome Gangsta. The Genome Gangsters. Yo! They got bling. He's got a mouthful of gold teeth. It's the Genome Gangsters. It's Luke Skywalker with his Chad Oliver Gardnier Iron Hand. He's got a green lightsaber, that's for sure. Larry Coria, the creator's sad puppy. Is that what Larry looks like?
I don't know, but now I'm like, is that what? That's awesome.
Wow, that's cool. He's riding a platypus. No, that's a manatee, not a platypus. Otherworldly Elvis. It doesn't look like Elvis. Corinna, the ancient evil.
Oh, I don't like it. That's scary.
Infernal scouts, infernal soldiers. That's cool. I like it when stuff like that comes in the game. There's a whole bunch of punchies. Looks like a rangefinder as well. Keep that over there. Then we have the board, which is double-sided.
Whoa! My face.
The board, which is double-sided. So it looks like a square, and it looks like a 1-inch square. So that's interesting because a lot of people make playmats that are 1-inch squares. So that's interesting.
Me?
I'm sorry. And that, I don't know. I think I like the other side better, but there's the board. And we have a whole bunch of all of the people, monsters or hunters, looks like. Then
I want to see the miniatures.
Minis. All right. I'm going to get my phone out. Oh, I don't have my phone.
Why? Do you need me to go get it?
It's upstairs, I think.
I'll go get it.
No, it's okay. Don't worry
No,
about it.
I can go get it. I have mine, but mine won't connect to yours.
No, it won't.
I'll go get it.
Okay.
I'm turning off my mic, though. Walk away. Pardon me, buddy.
All right, so we're going to come back here for a minute. We'll go back down in a minute so I can, after she gets my phone, we can use my phone for...
Where is it? Is it in the bedroom?
That's a good question. I think it's just upstairs. It's not in my pocket. What's it got in its nasty pockets? It's not there. Oh well. As opposed to the US only miniature game. Oh, maybe. Wait. It isn't the Monster Hunter video game board game? Nope. There are 3 types of people. People who can count and those who can't. That's correct. Hold on. Looks like a rule book to give to JT to learn. No, I don't have to do that for all of them. He's already got what was it called? Not Full Metal Jacket. Metal Gear Solid. He's already got that one to learn. Is it like a Pokemon style game or a boss killer game? Lightsabers and manatees, count me in. Looks like a boss battler to me. Let's see. iPhone not connected.
Can you watch Beep It?
Nope, it says it's not connected, so I don't know where it is.
Sorry.
No worries. All right. Well, we can't do it, but You know what? I can do it. Come back over here.
I'm coming.
Camera has zoom. Just didn't want to have to get up to do it.
Okay, where do you need me? I can hold it closer? Like
Nope,
that?
Nope. We're going to move this. We're going to zoom in. And take that miniature and hold it up.
Like that? Or up?
No, yeah, just stay right there. You're going to get very, you're going to be very, yeah, you're just going to stay right there.
Cool. That's going to work.
Just like that.
Here, I'll do this.
Just like that. That's what you're going to have to do.
Okay.
Actually, I'll do it. You don't have to do it.
I got my hand underneath it.
Okay, scoot over a little bit. Let me see.
Scoot over.
All right. That'll work a little bit better, I think.
Okay, down at your angle.
So now we go here and there. There we go. So this is one of the dudes. It's really dark. Why did it get so dark?
I know. I was just wondering that. Why is it so dark? Like the lights are all on and it looks bright up there.
Hold that right there real quick.
Okay.
Because I'm going to try to bring it closer to me on my side. I know. Everybody's going to get seasick. It's okay.
Oh, look, you can really zoom in on the playmat.
No, do not. Move the dude over a little bit. Stay right there.
I'm too far away to read the comments. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Oh, don't get caught.
All right. Put it on the box lid. That's actually not a bad idea.
There's stuff in the box lid.
It's okay. Stuff can come out of the box. For pink.
Nope, I don't know where he is. He's like totally off.
Put him. See, look.
There.
But now we can put more than just one up there. And
What?
oh, that's the. I'm going to focus. I know it's not focused. We'll put those out there. Now I'll go and focus. Wasn't planning on doing this, so there you go. Sorry. Yeah, that's pretty good. That'll have to work. Long story short, these are pretty good looking miniatures, actually. Give Sam a minigame and he is happy. That is correct. Looks like a fairly generic cover. Yes, it is. So you got to go look at those. Especially when you have like totally different looking minis like these. Here's the genome.
That's cool.
The genome peeps.
so dark. I don't know why.
No, it's okay. There's the werewolf. Ow!
Werewolf. There, castle.
Oh, this person can't. There we go, got him. Interesting. It's a female. She has a rocket launcher on her back, and there's a couple of zombies reaching for her legs. And here is a monstrosity. I have no idea what it is.
What? It's not anything. It's a blob. I don't see anything that is a face. Nope, there is no face. It's a swarming mass of intestines.
Ew, don't put him out there.
You don't want the intestines.
There. We're almost done. He's literally writing
A manatee.
a manatee.
Manatee.
Literally writing a manatee. And then this is the werewolf guy, I think. Oh, he's like standing over a demon that he killed. That's a really cool miniature, actually. That's really neat. One more, sorry. And this person has an axe still embedded in its nervous system. Oh, sorry. I'll move the manatee over a little bit. There we go. Those are cool. There is custom dice as well. Have different things on them, so that's neat. I am interested. I like this. Now here's the problem.
We can't put them all back right now.
We can't put them all back in right now, so we're just gonna do
Oh,
the
don't do
unheard
that.
of.
That's gonna make. Oh my
The unheard
Landis!
of.
You're gonna make people's brains
And
bleed.
we'll fix that later on. Like that? See, look at all that mess.
Oh dear, Pete.
Anyway,
Switch your cameras.
I will. And there is this. But I will show you this. We also have the classified
They can't. It's all zoomed
expansion.
in.
No, it's right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm back here. We also have the classified expansion. So an expansion adding new faction strategy and miniatures for more epic gameplay. It requires the core game to play.
Yep.
So that's what we got in from Everything Epic. We are at 9:30, which is when we said we were going to be done. See, look at that. Alexander says, grids in games have been a bit of a turnoff for me. There have been a lot of innovative ways to handle movement that does not feel as static. Truth, but here's the thing with grids. It makes movement a lot easier. And you don't have to use ranges and measuring tools and all this other kind of stuff. You can move 3 spaces, or you can move 6 spaces. And you can move diagonally or orthogonally. It makes it a lot easier. So I get what you're saying. It's not for everybody, but I'm good. Ever thought about adding a close-up green screen camera? Yes, I have, Tom. It's on the list. It's on the list. It's high on the list, but it's on the list. Jessie better charge for being a hand model.
I don't think I would get paid to be a hand model. I don't have pretty hands.
The check is in the mail. Wait, looking for my glasses. Ha ha ha. Put it on the lid box. Yes, is that a zombie side figure height? Maybe. That might be close,
Sure.
But I don't know. Looks like a fairly generic over camera. Looks fairly generic over camera. Oh, I get you. Give Sam a mini. Yep. Is that a woman hunter using a dress and high heels? Respect. Actually, I think that was this
evil.
one. This was the evil lady, whatever person that's
Yeah.
like she's got tentacles and a book tentacles are holding her spell book, and she's like, doing evil things. I don't know. Have a good day bless you all with good food and times. Thank you, Alexander. Appreciate it. Kind of looks like Teddy Roosevelt. Definitely not the video game IP. Yeah, no, it's the novels, Monster Hunter novels by Larry Correia. Before you go, guys, quick question: Cascadia or Spirit Island? I know JT would tell you Spirit Island. That's one of his most favorite games. I think both of us would say Cascadia. Because
I don't think I know Spirit Island.
No, you've never played Spirit Island.
I would have to vote Cascadia because I know it.
I've played both, and I think I enjoy Cascadia more, but Spirit Island is a good game, so it really just depends on what you like. I know JT, Spirit Island is one of his favorite cooperative games. So there you have it. Both, Micah says. Yeah, that's a good answer, too. Before you leave, just wanted to recommend Giddy G. She gave her 93, 94-year-old grandma a crash course on D&D, and it was adorable.
Oh, that's
Giddy
awesome.
G. Okay.
I would watch that. I don't know what that is, but that sounds amazing.
Thank you, Al. Appreciate it. All right, we're out of here. We got people coming over in 30 minutes, so we got to get some final preps done. Thanks, guys. Have a blessed day. Absolutely, you too, Pedro. Take care, and we'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.
Bye.